is everybody? It's November the 16th. It's Podcast Thursday. And, it's so funny. We get shown so many messages about where we are in life and what we can expect and where we get help and how our prayers are answered and so much more. I've been told that I need to be more professional, and I probably do, and that will come. But right now, everything is still really raw. And when it's really raw, it doesn't have to be polished. Even when it's not raw, it doesn't have to be polished. And I'm back, and I love this Kid Rock song, Cocky. I absolutely love it, because Kid Rock is, I have grown to love this artist, his attitude, and dancing to his music is a phenomenal place to be. So, how are y'all doing? We're getting really, really close to the holidays. And they started putting up Christmas before Halloween in Dallas. And that's a pet peeve of mine. On so many levels. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. And I think that has a lot to do with my mom and the way I was brought up, and so much that got me here today and helps me know that I'm getting through this, and y'all will get through your strife, whatever that might be, at that time in the future. Something happened this week, and it changed the direction and the dynamics of everything, and so that's what we're going to talk about today. What happened yesterday? Since I became widowed, I have had to learn how to juggle in a very different way. And learning how to juggle that, there's a lot of unknowns, because everybody's life changes when it's time. And it's not our time. Whether you call your higher power God, whether you call divine source, divine beloved, whatever you call, where you go to meditate, where you go to prayer, that's what has the plan, and you have to trust. And I made a post on Facebook. I have been called to step up. I don't know what that looks like. I never have. I've lived across the United States, never knowing what that looked like. And so I've been called to step up again. I know Divine has my back. And is this comfortable? Absolutely not. So yesterday, I connect people, places, and things. And yesterday, I was connecting a man to a truck. And I had about an 18 to 22 inch rip in my tire. And it was not repairable. And I was scared. I was scared. And this man that I didn't know, thank you, Daniel. I am so grateful that you stood by me in this whole process. He stepped up for me, and I didn't have a choice. It wasn't no thank you. That was not part of the equation. But what was part of the equation, this human being brought some laughter, great conversation, And he told the people that I report to, I'm going to stay with her until she gets it figured out, until they let her know. My tire went down very quickly. And when you're driving down the road, right before it happens, you could be driving 70 miles an hour, and when the air goes out of your tire, it's going to go out of your tire. It doesn't care who you are. So I was given the gift of someone caring for me because he's a caring human being. And after a beautiful conversation, I think I've made a friend. And when I went to sleep last night, my heart was safe. You know, sometimes if you have someone in your life that sends you a note that says, "I love you, baby. How was your day? It's going to be okay." That's a whole different kind of safety than when there isn't someone that sends you, "How was your day? How can I make it better?" But I went to sleep last night because this man spent 45 extra minutes making sure I was okay. And it goes to what I bring to you. If we are so closed because we hurt so badly, if we are so closed because we are so angry, if we are so closed for whatever reason, we've all been there. But if we are so closed that we can't receive a divine gift that's going to help us get through the next moment, then how do you expect ever to live a quality of life to where you're emotionally balanced, where you are accepting of prosperity, where you can get your physical health on track, where you can go talk to God in a way that you're comfortable saying whatever because He listens, or that you're mentally at rest. And making changes like I am, I have not allowed myself to mentally rest so I can plan steps on a consistent basis. And that's been what I've been doing. I have, however, amassed a plan without even knowing it. I looked at it and it makes sense. So I come to you today, and this is probably be a little bit of a shorter one. I come to you today to ask you to give yourself some grace. I cried in front of a stranger because I was so upset. I touched a stranger's arm because I knew I was safe and I needed that human contact. Sometimes that little bit of healing in our heart allows great big giant steps to be made next. And if you take anything away from this, I hope that you take that trusting yourself is where so much of this begins. I trust myself. I'm okay if I cry. I'm okay if I throw a fit. I'm okay that my car broke down. It really didn't break down, but I had a flat tire. I'm okay that whatever happens, God's got my back. And I know His plan is better than mine. And I know I'm a vibrant human being that is still much alive on this earth. So I hope that you give yourself the grace to know that you're either showing up the best you can show up, or if there's room for improvement, oh my gosh, you're not alone doing this alone. Or if there's changes you need to make, you can back off and be by yourself, and there will be somebody there to support you during this process. But just know that the divine's got your back for your best interest. And on that note, it's such a beautiful day. I'll see you next time.